Today at Brass Family Centers, you're going to work on this objective. I can put the brass family in order from lowest sounding to highest sounding. The page in your packet that you need to find looks like this. It describes each of the 4 main instruments in the brass family: the tuba, the trumpet, the trombone, and the French horn. But right now, the names of the instruments are missing. It only gives you a clue about how long they would be if all of their tubing was stretched out in one long line, just the way that a string looks. So how will you know which instrument name goes where? Well, in your center packet, there are 4 strings, 1 in each bag. You're going to need to work with a partner to stretch out the strings, trying not to get any knots in them, and lay them out on the floor in 4 straight lines. Your strings might look something like this when they're all laid out on the floor. One of them is the smallest and makes the highest sound. One of them, you're going to notice, is really big, longer than a car is. That would make a really low sound because the air has to travel a really long way. Once you and your partner have stretched out all 4 of the strings, you will see that each of them has a tag that tells you which instrument would be that length. You can see that this string is the same length as a French horn if rather than it being all curled up, the tube was stretched out in one straight line. You will need to make sure to mark them correctly on your book page. The top one says the is the longest at 16 feet. The second one says the has 12 feet of tube all curled up. That's a good hint. The third one says the slides out to be 9 feet long. Do you remember which instrument has a slide in the brass family? And the last one says the makes the highest sounds because it is only 6.5 feet. When you have all 4 blanks filled in, and your center is finished, the first thing that you need to do is get 1 string in each of the bags, just the way that you found them. Then you may work on your brass family dot to dots at the beginning of the packet.